All right. Not going to waste any more time. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the live stream.
Hello,
We're here
friends.
to hang out. We got Mr. Johnny from Haunt Scene with us, Emily joining us, and we are here to talk about a Halloween Horror Nights announcement. What is that?
What?
What
We
is
don't
that?
get those.
What year
It's
is
not
it?
real.
So yeah, Johnny, welcome to the live stream. Thanks for hanging out with us. Appreciate it. As
Thanks.
always.
I'll do my best Barry impression. I don't.
Good luck with that.
I know.
That's just being there.
You said it, not me.
I
Wow.
love Barry.
I love you, Barry.
We do. We love Barry. But yeah, today we got another Halloween Horror Nights announcement. Long overdue, but we got one. Haunting of Hill House
Yeah.
is officially coming to both coasts, Hollywood and Orlando, as a haunted house. Let me bring up the comments here, see how everybody's doing. Hey, Travis, how's it going? Park Journey, they're dropping in. Greg, I'm guessing that's Greg from Park Journey. How you doing, brother? Good to see you.
I thought you said howdy.
Howdy.
Like,
Howdy, neighbor.
Hey, y'all.
Daniel's dropping in. Thanks everybody
Kate's
for
here too.
dropping in. So yeah, for those of you watching in the live chat, let us know what you think about haunting of. I'm going.
Tell me
back
what
to
you say about
haunt. It's a haunted house.
The movie
It's-
Haunt is actually really good.
Is that the one
Of
that's
course, there's a movie
on
called
Shudder?
It's on Shudder. It is so
Yeah.
good. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
What's the one that's on Netflix that's very similar to it? There's
There's
There's one that's similar to it where these group of like young adults get stuck in a haunted house and they're picked off one by one. Or
Wow,
something
that
like that
doesn't sound like every generic
Anyways.
horror movie I've ever heard of.
No, Johnny is right. The Haunt movie is good. I watched it on Shudder. So anyways, go watch that. So anyways, we have a haunted house about a haunted house.
Yes.
Which usually means it's going to be the best one.
Maybe.
Track
I'm
record?
hoping so. I'm excited. Emily, you've seen the show. Johnny, you've seen the show, correct?
Yeah. Twice.
Twice? Okay.
And the new
I'm-
season.
Now that this house is announced and like the pictures which I have up here, which we'll go through in a minute, I'm seeing stuff and some of it's not looking familiar, so I'm gonna have to go back maybe and binge watch because I liked Blind Manor, but I loved Haunting of
Yeah.
Hill House.
Yeah.
So
They were
good.
two completely different shows. Blind Manor wasn't as creepy as Hill House.
We don't talk about Blind Manor in this house.
It was a very different vibe. But anyways, Hill House was amazing. There's so much for them to do with in this haunted house. So I'm excited to see what they do. Really quick, I'm gonna kind of go through the pictures here and be quick check in the live chat, make sure we said
I
hello
said
to
that
everybody.
too. Like when we were first watching Hill House, like this should be a Horror Nights house. That was
yeah.
like the first
yeah.
immediate thing I thought of. So it's
Yeah.
cool. That's
Yeah.
coming to fruition.
The vibe, when things really go crazy in the show, it was definitely worthy of a Halloween Horror Nights house, and so here we are. So I'm gonna I have some pictures from the press release that we'll quick go through here. The slideshow. Obviously, this is the signage for Hill House, but they got the hell written over the words Hill on it. And next, this is probably the most impressive picture. The facade, which looks absolutely amazing. Looks like you have the entryway right here. What do you guys think about this facade?
Oh, so good. I hope it like glows and the lights turn
Like the pulsing.
Yeah.
It's all about the lighting, right, Johnny?
Absolutely.
It does look super tiny though. Maybe it's just me like just comparing everything
Forced
to Vin
perspective.
Diesel
Yeah.
hanging off a helicopter. But
Yeah, Clint just nailed it. Forced perspective.
Yeah.
This will probably be like angled or built in a way where it's going to look a lot bigger than it is.
Does this mean it's a stage house? Did we get? Sometimes people reach out.
It's got to be a
to-
stage house.
this
Oops.
is. Can I say things?
Maybe.
It's
Usually
in the
we reach out to. Usually somebody reaches out to Universal Orlando and they confirm whether it's a tent house or a sound stage house.
it's in the new parade building.
It's a new parade It's the new parade building house.
It's where Universal Monsters was.
Okay.
That's cool.
So it has enough space.
That's a pretty big building. I mean, what was there last year? Monsters?
Yeah.
Or not last year. 2 years ago.
It's fine.
It's fine. It was last year. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yep.
Yeah, every house we've got in the new parade building has been really fantastic. We had Seeds of Extinction there, Classic Monsters 2019, I should say.
It's fine. Last year is valid.
I was watching your live stream, Johnny, and I had to you kind of refresh me as to who this fantastic looking person is in the wall here.
Yeah.
Tell everybody a little bit about this guy that you see here.
So, from what I remember from the show, and it's time for another rewatch. This person,
like I was saying,
walled himself in,
Yep.
and was like scratching, and then they were trying to do the thing,
yeah,
and they couldn't get it like cleaned, or it was like some sort of
that's
mold
right
or something. Yeah.
Like I said, it's definitely going to be I'm going to have to go back and go through this season again, which is fine by me because I loved the show.
Yeah.
And this is obviously, I forgot if this has a specific name. The
Red
dining
Room.
The red room. Is this the Red Room? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Like I said, my brain's a little foggy when it comes to the show because I watched it as the episode as it was brand new, so it's been a minute since I've seen it. You see the red door over here, so that'll be really creepy going through.
Or it might be the room with the red door. The Red Room, I think, is Black Widow, right?
Red room.
I mean, I'm
Whatever.
pretty sure they. Hold on, now I'm gonna have to research this.
This is
I'll be
what
back.
Google's for, ladies and gentlemen. I have absolutely no. I'm guessing this is the basement.
Yeah. Yeah. Remember that
You can
creepy
see the
basement
scratches.
scene?
You can see this. There's some scratches on the wall over here. Barrels. So that looks like this is another cool shot of the door from the mansion. So that scene will be really cool. And then obviously this is going to be a house full of Easter eggs. This looks like the blueprints of the house that the husband was going through, if I remember correctly. Kind of like looking at the blueprints of the house.
Oh, the press release says Red Room, so sorry.
Red Room. Okay, there you go. And then this staircase, I remember a very fond memory of a certain scene from this staircase in the show. I won't spoil it for those of you that haven't seen the show yet, but
The show was come on, man. The show was in 2018.
Get on it.
Don't worry, there
Look
will
at
be
Twitter.
someone out there.
Go look at Twitter. There's a lot of people that have not seen the show yet. I was actually I was surprised about the amount of people that have not seen the show yet. So that's everything from the official press release photos. I do have also up here Danielle from the Universal Orlando blog. She posted a blog post with a few more tidbits of information. Kind of a Q&A. This first question says, "This is a fan interpretation or the real deal?" And she said it's legit. Universal Creative Entertainment teams are collaborating once again with Netflix to transform one of their hit horror series. Obviously, the first one being Stranger Things. And now they're bringing Haunting of Hill House. Look who's in the live chat. The bloog. What's the bloog?
I don't know what a bloog is, but
What's
okay.
the bloog, Universal? The bloog. The bloog is attacking us. And then it says it's focused on the first season of the Haunting anthology series, which, of course, like I said, the second season was The Haunting of Bly Manor, which was also a good show. But the wife and I were discussing this. There isn't a whole lot that they could go off of with Bly Manor for a haunted house. There's no, with Hill House, you have the bowler hat guy, which was absolutely terrifying. And he's floating across the floor. That was the most intense. He's only he's in that one episode for 2 or 3 minutes. Mm-hmm. And is absolutely enough. That whole scene where he's under the kid's hiding under the bed and he's floating by the bed. Nope.
Yep.
And then moving on, the haunted house doesn't follow a specific timeline or character. It says the show tells the story from several character point of views and 2 timelines. A challenging concept to bring to life within a physical and limited haunted house footprint. Instead, we're making Hill House the main character of our story. You'll enter the menacing mansion and slowly realize that you're becoming a part of this ghostly world. And then it says the show has dozens and dozens of ghosts in it, from the most recognizable ones to the tall man. I guess his name's Tall Man. I call him the bowler hat guy, which is like the guy from What's the Disney movie? Meet the Robinsons,
Meet
the
the
bowler hat guy.
Robinsons. I was just gonna let you go with it, but
I've called him bowler hat guy since I've watched the show. So excuse me for a second. I'm dying of thirst. And then it says,
"You were so thirsty for an announcement."
I'm thirsty for an announcement. I'm just chugging it in. But we actually get to see the bent neck lady. Yeah, of course, the big, obviously, probably one of the most iconic characters from Haunting a Hill House is the bent neck lady. And on the blog post, it says the simple answer, yes, but this is HHN, and we're always taking things to the next level. Not only will you see your favorite ghosts from the show, but you'll encounter them in unique ways to elevate the scare and creep factor. And then they'll keep those secrets on the DL. So there will be a red room, as you saw earlier when I was playing the slideshow. Same picture right here. You'll continuously see the ominous presence of a red door that can't be opened with any key. And then it says you later learn that this leads to the red room, which is grotesquely described as the stomach of the house. That's fantastic. Does this say anything about what this basement picture is? It's all about building upon your fears. This won't be your typical HHN haunted house. It will start with more of the sinister, creepy vibes that will make the little hairs on the back of your neck stand up. And then it'll build tension with some subliminal scares, and then boom, the action hits you. Just wait until you experience the final scene. This is what I've experienced.
Nope, that means mannequins.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, because you're probably leaving the house in that grand staircase with the hallways on both sides, and there are just all the ghosts there watching you leave. Ooh, I'm getting chills thinking about it.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then of course,
I hate those rooms.
Easter eggs will be a big part of it. In every haunted house, the Enter team. This is the case for a lot of the haunted houses at Halloween Horror Nights, even the ones that aren't tied to an IP. For those of us that are like hardcore HHN people, we love seeing the little Easter eggs throughout the haunted houses, and then the ones that are an IP, a movie, a TV show, what have you. It's even more interesting to see little Easter eggs, especially if you're a fan of the show or movie or whatever. And it seems like Haunting of Hill House will be no different. And then, of course, there will be Haunting of Hill House merchandise. I believe a T-shirt went on sale today. I saw Orlando Informer. They posted a picture of it.
I think we're the only three people that aren't in the park right now.
Yeah. I bolted out to the park when the Jack one was announced to grab that one. I may swing by.
That's the only reason I have that shirt.
Tomorrow and grab this one because it's really cool. It's got the I'll call him my bowler hat guy.
I was about to say, do you have a picture of it?
Like I said, I think Orlando Informer, they don't have it here on the blog. Let me just go to Orlando Informer's Twitter page. We'll give them a little plug here. Orlando Informer.
This is basically me just deciding if I want to buy it or not.
Here it is.
Hey, look, Watch TV. Just putting it out there.
Right. It's got.
That's not my thing.
Yeah, it's kind of cool looking.
I mean, if you really like the show, I guess.
Yeah. So, and then that's it from the Universal Orlando blog post. Just some new details, some tidbits. So, Haunting of Hill House. What do you guys think in the chat? Let us know. What do you guys think of Haunting of Hill House? Announcement numero 2. We still have 8 houses to go.
Well,
because the peacock thing doesn't count. I mean,
the peacock thing.
That doesn't count as an announcement.
No.
Okay. Which peacock thing?
The puppet theater thing when they did that thing at the end.
I just looked up our article on that, and that was back in October. Yeah.
I think until they put it on the website, they're just going to pretend it don't exist.
Well, they posted that article and the video with Mike Aiello and what's his name from The Walking Dead,
Greg Nicotero.
Yeah, Greg Nicotero, and it's still up. They didn't take any of that stuff down, so I don't know what's going on with puppet theater. That house looks really cool. So
puppets and dolls, man.
Yeah. No, I don't do that. Me and Johnny just going to be holding everybody's bags.
Yep. dolls and clowns don't really bother me.
I'm fine with clowns.
Yeah.
Children and dolls.
Oh, children. Oh,
Like, yeah, those.
I'm honestly fine with like dolls in a sense. It's like puppets.
Yeah.
Like mannequins and
Like
stuff like that. Like, I
like
do
the
you
ones in
not
Toy
remember?
Story 4.
Well, I was gonna say, do you not remember Sir Henry's like marionette one that they had?
Oh yeah,
and how
I
literally took skin off your back because I did not enjoy myself.
You all but like killed me that night from.
Yeah, well, you should have made me go through that one, but here we are.
Teeth people creep me out. What are the teeth people?
From Graveyard Games.
Oh, the smiley
the
people.
smilers.
The big smilers. Yeah.
I was like, wait, what are we talking about?
Daniel says that's why I loved Graveyard Games, the kids. Yeah, exactly. So I'm going through the comments here. Like I said, guys, let us know in the comments what you guys think. Haunting of Hill House, yes, no. Have you seen the show? Are you planning on watching it now? Are you going to watch it?
So I can. So when we talk about it further, we can just be spoilers and everything.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna on my stuff. I think I'm gonna post a video I found earlier because somebody was asking like if there's a recap video if they didn't want to watch the show, and I think it's like 17 minutes long. So if you can do about 17 minutes of your life,
that's always a good thing. Yeah.
To this video, I'm gonna share then.
That's always a good idea. There's YouTubers out there that do like recap videos.
Ending explained, yeah.
And it's like a 17, 20-minute video, sometimes 15-minute, and it just kind of gives you the gist of the show.
The basics.
Watch this show. If you have the time, watch Haunting of Hill House. It's really good. There was one scene that made it's not really spoilerish. It made headlines. It's the one continuous shot when they're
so good
in the funeral home.
So good.
It is amazing. It's a continuous shot, meaning the camera never cuts away, and it just the way the camera moves around this scene, and you have to keep your eye on the casket, the coffin.
Yeah.
No spoilers, but just keep your eyes on the coffin. That was probably one of my favorite moments from this show. And then, like I said, as far as Halloween Horror Nights, they have so much to go off of. The bent neck lady, my bowler hat guy, and then the wife brought up an interesting one. The Mr. Smiley. Do you remember him? I don't know if you remember Mr.
It's
Smiley.
It's been a while
from the show.
since I watched it. I'm
Go
gonna have to rewatch it.
I won't get too much into it again for spoiler reasons, but Google Mr. Smiley Haunting of Hill House.
And the clock fixer guy.
The clock fixer.
We're doing great.
I don't know. I'm sure it's a name, but there's one guy and he's like working on a clock, and he was a ghost because it was in like a stairwell.
Yeah,
that's the icon of the event.
The clocky fixie guy.
The clocksy fixie guy. He's my favorite.
The clock repairman. There we go.
I vaguely remember him in the show. Like I said, I'm probably going to go back and watch it. If not, just kind of skip through and just to have a recap of the show. So anyways, I'm going to wrap it up here. I was going to try and keep this live stream 15, 20 minutes. We are at 20 minutes.
Oh my God.
So Johnny, where can everybody find Haunt Scene online?
Haunt Scene everywhere. Hauntscene.com. We're on Twitter. We're on Instagram. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube. Like and subscribe. Smash that subscribe button because we're a YouTuber now. And we got all kinds of plans, and we'll be doing all the haunted attractions in Florida, and we're actually just starting to plan our road trip for this year. So really excited.
I saw you doing the live stream last night, planning it out and everything. So that's exciting. So yeah, be sure to follow Johnny Haunt Scene everywhere. He does an awesome job of covering the haunted attractions from all over, not just Halloween Horror Nights, kind of the smaller haunted attractions. And he's introduced me to a lot of smaller haunted attractions that I didn't know existed.
A lot of good stuff out there.
There's a lot of good haunted attractions out there outside of the big, Halloween Horror Nights and Hollow Screams and all that stuff. So be sure to give them a follow. And Emily, where can everybody find you online?
Oh gosh, if you just want to watch me retweet anything that ThrillGeek posts, you can go on Twitter, and that's at Geek Notice. My Instagram I've actually been using a little bit more, and that's also Geek Notice. And my YouTube channel, which is dead, is Geek Notice.
Cool, yeah. And as far as us guys, ThrillGeek everywhere, as you know, is ThrillGeek, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Be sure to check out our Ultimate Thrill Guide for HHN that we're constantly going to be updating. First time we're doing this year. As the event goes on, more and more is announced, and then as we're there during the event, We're continuously going to be updating it with new information, details about the event. So be sure to check that out. Yeah, I think you can I have it set up to just go to thrillgeek.com /HHN and you can check that out. So yeah. Anyways, thanks again, Johnny, for hanging out with us.
Anytime.
Thanks to everybody in the chat room for chatting with us as always. We'll probably be talking about this more if and when we get back to recording another podcast episode. We've been all over the place with the podcast. So look for that. And yeah, thanks guys. And we'll see you guys next time. Be safe.
Bye.